Hello again, friend. Sweet, sweet, dear friend. And mom and dad, because I know you're watching. I am still laid up on the sofa, though the pain is much less in my foot today. The swelling is a little bit less, but it's still, you know, these things just take time. And I don't know what I did with my glasses. I can't find them. But are you gonna come sit with me? Come on. But I'm still managing to do life, just in tiny bits. I made a wonderfully delicious soup last night. Would you like to hear the recipe? It was 2 cans of Dinty Moore beef stew. Not any other brand, because I've tried them. And they've gone through some changes to save money recently. And if you want to have actual meat in your beef stew, it's got to be Dinty Moore. So anyway, I took 2 cans of Dinty Moore beef stew, 1 can of roast beef to bulk that up, and then I added 2 cans of cut carrots, 1 can of green beans, 1 bag of frozen corn, a stick of butter, and 1 package of French onion soup mix, and 1 can of diced tomatoes. Just dumped all that stuff in the pot, and some onion, frozen corn, butter, sauteed it, got that kind of heated through, the onion nice and yummy, and then just opened the can that didn't drain anything, just opened them, and so all of the water with the vegetables, all of the juice from the tomatoes, then the stew itself. It was really good. Everybody, including the little kids, liked it. It was really good. And it made enough to have a second meal. So that's a win-win. And it wasn't too expensive in the scheme of things. I think it was like $6 for the stew and the extra can of meat. And then I had $1 for corn, tomatoes, carrots times 2, and beans. So like a little over $10 for 2 nights worth of food. It's good stuff. I underestimated the cost of this meal severely. However, yeah, for some reason I was thinking that the roast beef was like $2 each, and Dinty Moore was $2 and something each. Anyway, they were $3.12 for the Dinty Moore and $3.74 for the meat. So the total before taxes was $16.30. So I still got 2 meals out of it, making them 8 something a piece, that's still really good. Anyway, here, let me show you my audience. Just a moment, please. That's my audience. That's Fluffy, original name. I know, original, but she is very, very fluffy. We have another cat. Spot was sitting on my chest earlier, but I was moving around too much. Yeah, so I'm going to work on a project for Christopher. He's struggling with learning to read. He's in kindergarten. I don't, kids take their own time, but if I can help him, I'm going to. So I already made a vowels book. A is for apple. Apple. And then you're gonna love this. my artwork. But anyway, so I did A-E-I-O-U, and now I have a blank one. I think I'm going to do at least 2 sections, put the consonants, and then like A-T, E-B, you know, something like that, so that he's struggling with recognizing the letters and what sounds that they make. So that's what I'm going to work on while I'm resting my leg. Pictures to follow shortly. Tomorrow is Friday, which I go to work at 11 o'clock on Friday. I'm a little concerned about driving all that way, but I did it Monday, and, you know, it hurt, but I did it. So, anyway, then I'll be able to prop my foot up at work. No, so I don't have to worry about it. My other audience member, he's not paying attention. Cats. She. It's she. Why did I say he, she? It's a she. So the church is trying to, not the church, sorry. It is a church, but Park Meadows Christian School, which is where Christopher goes to kindergarten, Mila's in the preschool, and they're doing a fundraising, they're doing it with their, like, once a month at this point, parents' night out, and so from 6 to 9. Well, since I work Friday nights, I thought this might be a good opportunity, not for parents' night out, but for Nani to sleep and Papa to get a break. Maybe we can have a private conversation in the meantime, too. I don't know. Anyway, TMI. Sorry. Pretend you didn't hear that. Anyway, so the kids are actually going to stay from school at 3 to 6, which normally I pick them up at 3 and we're done, but they can be there until 6. And then this evening thing will happen. It's from 6 to 9, but they're going to feed them, and they should be done eating by 7. So that should, if Rod picks them up at 7, yes, it's a long day for them, but it's still a fun time because they get to do something that they don't normally do. They've got all kinds of activities and stuff planned, and they'll be fed, and then Rodney can just pick them up and bring them home and spend a little time with them and put them in bed. We'll see how it goes. Instead of, usually on Friday nights, it's a, shh, Nani's sleeping, shh, Nani's gotta work tonight, we gotta be quiet. That's what I hear whenever I'm trying to nap before work. I know. They try really hard, but this will be nice. Hopefully it'll be nice. It was $25 for one kid and then $10 for a sibling, so for $35. It's a fundraiser. It's not, I mean, I'm not sure that I would pay $35. I might pay $35 to have somebody watch my kids from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Feed them, make sure they're safe. So doesn't seem like a bad deal, and a good way to fundraise. Definitely something I'm interested in, and if it works out, then they have another one scheduled in November. So anyway, how do I manage to say nothing in 8 minutes and yet say so many things that mean nothing? I will talk to you again as soon as I can. Don't forget, everything happens for a reason. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, but the creek might be rising. It's raining, so, and the temperature's dropped. It's been mid to high 80s for several days, and yesterday it started to gradually drop, and it's just going to keep dropping. I'm going to have highs in the 60s. Low 60s. So it's really gonna feel like fall now. Love you. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.